princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Skinfood Rose Essence Soft Cream Blushes. I have always been curious about these cream blushes, so I took the opportunity to purchase them during some recent sales. And I was actually surprised at how small they were. I thought they were much larger pans, but I like how small they are because they fit into my vanity a lot better than they would if they were bigger. So the product description says, an ultra-adhesive blusher with moist cream formula that is finished in a silky powder for long-lasting colours. How to use. Take a sufficient amount onto your fingertips and naturally blend into your skin. For more vivid colours, lightly pat on with your fingertips. I really like the packaging of the blushes. I think the outside is really pretty. And on the inside they have a mirror too. There are 6 different colours in the collection, and they have a very broad colour range. The first shade has a name that I cannot pronounce, but I will put in the text. And this is an ultra pale pink. This pink is much paler than my skin tone, so it does look a little odd. I also need 2 to 3 layers of the blush to actually see any colour. It almost gives me a brightening effect rather than a blush or flush effect. It's not bad, I just wish that I didn't have to use 3 layers to achieve the look. Layering up so much blush does disturb the foundation underneath it too. I actually find the lighter shades quite difficult to blend. Up close you can see that it looks pretty cakey. Milky Rose is a beautiful light pink. I really like this shade and I think it looks really good on my skin. It's the perfect light pink for me. Even though I like the colour, I find this shade quite difficult to blend. I'm not sure why, but the lighter shades tend to be harder to blend than the darker ones. They really mess up the foundation underneath the blush, which is not a cute look. Looking up close, you can see where the blush meets foundation. And you can see all of the scars underneath the blush because it has taken away the foundation. Apricot Rose is a pale apricot shade. While I think this blush is really pretty, I'm not personally the biggest fan of it on my own skin tone. I think it's a little too close to my own skin tone to look like a proper flush of colour. When I blush, my skin doesn't usually turn orange, so it does look a little bit fake. Orange Rose is a beautiful, rich coral shade. I like this shade much more in my skin tone. I found this one easier to blend than the first 3, but it is a shade that I can easily overdo too. I can look a little bit clownish if I apply too much of it, but I think this shade looks really nice on my skin tone. Cool Rose is a vibrant fuchsia pink shade. This is another super cute pink shade, and like Orange Rose, this shade is quite a lot easier to blend out nicely. I think this is quite a flattering colour on my skin, but it doesn't look very natural for me. But to be honest, I still like wearing it anyway. The last shade is Edge Rose, which is a vivid strawberry pink. This is the strongest colour out of the 6, so it is a little bit easy to overdo the application. Since this colour is so strong, it does need a little bit more blending than some of the other shades. This does disrupt my base a little bit, and I actually end up removing a lot of the foundation underneath, which isn't good. When you look up close, you can see that the foundation under the blush is actually completely gone. I really enjoy the colour range of these blushes. I think that they have a nice selection. They have some warm tones, some cool tones, some very light shades, and some very dark shades too. None of the colours are too similar too, so it's easy to have the full collection and not feel like you're repeating shades. So I love that there is a beautiful broad colour range. They have really cute and functional packaging. They're mostly easy to apply. They're quite inexpensive at about $5 each, and they are heavily scented with rose, which I quite like. I do not love that they can be quite difficult to blend. These blushes are really pretty, the colour range is beautiful, but they can be a pain to apply. They're definitely not as easy to apply as some of my other cream blushes, but they have a really big, beautiful colour range, so there is a little bit of give and take there. I just wish that they didn't take off the foundation underneath when I try to blend them. I'm not sure why that is. I've tried using them with BB creams and I've tried using them with really matte, long-lasting foundations, and I have the same effect at any time, so it's not really the foundation that's the problem, it is definitely the blusher. And of course, like you guys would have seen before, I also use my fingers and a stippling brush to apply them, and I have the same effect both ways too. So for me, I personally prefer powder blushes because I find that it is a lot easier for me to apply and they look a little bit better on my skin too. But if you prefer cream blushes over powder blushes, then this is definitely a great range to check out, especially if you're wanting a great range of colours. So I'd recommend the Skinfood Rose Essence Soft Cream Blusher to any princesses who are looking for really cutely packaged cream blushes with a beautiful colour range. Thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you next time. Bye!